100 transactions I did were probably in public money, not in cryptocurrencies. So I think we need to figure out how to bring sovereign money into the 21st century as well.
So that's what they're working on. That's what they're working on, just so you understand, right? And we talked about. Now, I'll play another video to show you that this is why certain systems are coming in place to get you ready for all of these digital currencies. Certain systems and how you pay for things are coming into place around the world now to get you used to the idea that once the microchip becomes a global phenomenon, you're already used to paying with your hand or paying with digital currencies, just so you can understand. So just look at this. I know most of you know this already. Where is it? Let's just play it from here.
Soon you will be able to pay for groceries at every Whole Foods in the U.S. with just a swipe of your hand. Amazon says that the Pay by Palm technology will be at all of those stores nationwide by the end of the year. Customers just have to hover their hand over the device to pay. This method is already being used at 200 Whole Foods locations across 20 states, and you can also find it in other places, stores like Panera Bread. Hardware editor at TechCrunch, Brian Heater, joins us now. Brian, let's just start off. Tell us how this technology works.
Sure. So in terms of the actual enrollment process, the first time you go to one of these Amazon One locations, you wave your hand over it. That will enroll you in the program, and then you associate that with a credit card that you have on file. In terms of the actual underlying technology behind it's not actually getting a read of the palm itself, which,
you have to understand, why would they want you to get used to a system where you're paying with your hand in preparation for when the microchip becomes a global phenomenon? So when you are able to receive the microchip in your right or in your left hand, you're already used to paying with your hand. So both of these things work side by side. The digital currency being in place in preparation for all of this, and then obviously they're getting you used to the idea of paying with your hands, the palm of your hand. Like what Apostle Tahar was saying in his video the other day, then they can come up with a glitch in the system where the palm print is not as accurate as the microchip will offer you more than the palm print. As the microchip will become your, it'll have your work history, your criminal history, your health history. It'll have your passport, driving license. It'll have a GPS tracker on it. It'll become more than one. But the idea is that you get used to paying with your hand. So first it started with you getting used to paying with contactless payments with a credit card. You just tap it on the machine or you tap it on the reader and you go away. Then they got you used to paying with your phones. Just tap your phone on it and you pay. So everyone's doing it. You go on the tube, everyone's using their phones to pay for their tube rides. Getting the shops using their phones. Before that, they were just tapping their credit cards, right? Now, they're going to get you used to just paying with your hand with a palm print. But the CBDC is going to be in place for all of this to work in sync. So once the microchip becomes the new craze, you can get, it's going to have all these different things on it. Then you say, I've been paying with my hand all the time. I might as well get a microchip put in and just continue paying with my hand. This way I've got everything on there. I have to work out my passport, my driving license, my bank account, my health history. If I get in trouble, if I get ill, they got all my health records on there, my work history. If I go for a job interview, I just wave my hand and they see my work history. I ain't got to keep worrying about doing CVs or resumes. And it's all tied. They're going to get you used to it. So they're getting used to the idea of using your hand. This is why this palm print is going to become a phenomenon first before the microchip goes global.
I think this is what most people expect. It's actually taking a look at the vein patterns underneath your hands, which Amazon is effectively saying is a way to do this kind of biometric identification without actually giving any identifying information away.
That's fascinating. I mean, I think anybody who hears this story immediately goes to questions about safety, privacy, the data that's being collected. Amazon has been criticized in the past for some of the data that they collect and whether they have properly notified consumers about that. What safeguards is Amazon taking?
Sure. Well, the primary one is all of this is going through Amazon's cloud servers. So this is encrypted information. Amazon has generally done a good job of protecting privacy through the cloud itself. I think one of the sort of bigger concerns around this specifically is that unlike the biometric data that you're giving on your phone, for example, that's stored locally on the device itself, but this is going up into the cloud. So like theoretically, somebody could potentially grab that data, but it's intensely difficult.
All right, very interesting stuff. Brian Heater, thank you.
You go. So, like I said, we're going to bring out some, we're going to bring out some scriptures. It's all happening. It's all happening. It's all happening. It's moving fast, man. Things are moving fast. As well as other things that are going on around the world, as we all know, to do with the wars and the rumors of wars and so forth. Everything's happening for a reason, all right?